What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another trade recap video. Absolutely insane day today within the markets. $3,500 across multiple accounts. By far my biggest trading day personally, and I've been trading for 3 years now. So yeah, besides the point, let's get into the setups. Overall, today, I didn't hate longs, honestly, coming into market open. I knew that this 15-minute would be our conviction for the day. If we were to inverse this 15-minute gap here, then we would want to see higher to London highs and ultimately to these all-time highs up here. With staying patient throughout the day, what we see is that that is not the case. Sorry, that's an unfilled 5-minute. Kind of getting into it, market open was right here. We just dumped, straight dump, off rip. Once we did take out these lows inside of this hourly gap, maybe this is a 4-hour gap. 4-hour gap down here. Once we did take out these lows in here, longs didn't look bad. Unfortunately, all we had was like a small 3-minute inverse in here, and we didn't get an entry. I think it closed like right there. We just didn't get an entry for that. And we were also in like a bearish 5-minute right here. So no entry there for anything. Just staying patient throughout all this, this is an unfilled 5-minute right here. And this is kind of where I take my first trade for the day. So targeting this is like a break-even internal level. We had a 2-minute inversion fair value gap right here. We had just put in this SMT with this high. SMT within this high, within this 15-minute gap. Clear internal level right here. We inversed it. I'm pretty sure, yeah, it was right. Okay, so it's right there. It's right there. I had my stop loss right here. I had my stop loss at the body of this candle. All right. The body of this candle. I had my stop loss. I got stopped by 2 ticks. 2 ticks I got stopped by here. And then price chopped around here for a little bit. And then we put in this internal SMT here. So now what do we have? We have our external SMT right here inside of this 15-minute bearish gap. And then we also have this internal SMT. So double SMT there, that's an A+ setup. We have a change in the state of delivery here. I take another entry here, just targeting this 5-minute. Super simple. Just a 1-to-1 trade there, basically just making back the losses from the first trade. Overall, though, that's an A+ setup. I'm not necessarily too mad about the stop loss. It's a little bit unfortunate that we did get wicked out. If I wanted to, maybe just looking back on it and reflecting for next time, I could have just put my stop at like even the 50% mark of the SMT wick. Even something like that just to protect it a little bit more, and just something, it's not bad to have takeaways within the market. From that though, we ended up just selling off from this point, putting in another internal SMT or external SMT with this. And from here, we gave a little pullback within this range, and then this is where my second setup came into play. Clear, higher time frame draw on this low right here. ES still had to take it out as well. ES was completely bearish at this point, just dumping. Honestly, super clear, simple draw to these lows, and that's why this trade was so good. We did not have an SMT or anything here. As you see, we basically just tapped into this order block. Tapped in this order block right here, straight bearish reaction. Clean 1-minute inversion fair value gap. We sat in like no drawdown on this trade. I had my stop like right here too, because I was in this for 3 cons. 1 to 2.5 risk to reward, can't really beat it. Honestly, like just great day overall. I know a lot of people wanted longs today. And for those of you out there, I would say you guys need to determine key important levels pre-market. Or even look at my daily bias that I post every morning for free. You really need to pay attention to these key levels and these clear conviction levels within the market, because as you can see, this 15-minute gap today was our clear conviction level. If we held this gap, we would see lower today. And if we inversed it, vice versa, we're going to see higher to all-time highs. So it's honestly just all about being patient and seeing the reaction that we do get from this gap. And, when I do see my conflict, like honestly, this 2-minute trade, you could have rode this all the way out to here. All the way out to here. If you would have had your stop, at the 50% mark of that SMT wick. I mean, that's the top right there. You have our external SMT within this 15 minute. You also have our internal SMT right here, change in the state of delivery, and from there, just complete sell off. So honestly, I know the chart's a little messy right now, but honestly, like today was a super clear day for me. Everything was kind of just making sense. And that's what we like to see as day traders. We don't like when you sit there and price has no clear direction. But today was definitely one of those days where everything was kind of aligning. So hopefully this video helped you guys out understand today's price action more. Hopefully some of you guys were able to take a winning trade today. But yeah, nonetheless, guys, hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you guys tomorrow.